He has this new defense that Discord made me do it. That's right. It wasn't the alcohol. It wasn't the cabbage. It wasn't, him getting high on his own supply. It was Discord making him do it. This is the one. Or whether Discord told him to do it, or Paul Danino, Ice Poseidon, told him to do it. Let's say it was all Hank's idea. That doesn't change it. The only thing that would change if it was Hank's idea is if it was Hank's idea, then Hank might face a case. But that wouldn't get Johnny Somali off from the crime. Johnny Somali is still guilty. This arrow is still Johnny Somali crime.
Guys, we have a massive update on Johnny Somali. It looks like he's come up with another ridiculous strategy to escape the mess he created in South Korea. And no, this isn't some made-up rumor. It's real. Now he's claiming that he was forced to do those things in South Korea, that someone on Discord made him do it. Yes, seriously. He's actually trying to use that excuse to delay legal action and confuse the authorities. Classic move to waste time, delay the investigation, and stretch out the trial. So in today's video, we're breaking it all down. The manipulation, the motive, and the mess behind it. Let's get started. So as you've already figured out, Johnny's new strategy is now in full swing. He's on a mission to fool the authorities with one of the most pathetic excuses we've ever seen. He's pushing this bizarre, disgusting story, hoping it'll somehow get him out of real punishment, or at least buy him some time to escape. But we're not buying it. And neither is the legal community. Legal Mindset just exposed the whole thing. This entire narrative was apparently planned by a so-called conviction team working behind Johnny. Now Johnny is claiming that everything he did in South Korea wasn't really his fault. It was someone on Discord who made him do it.
He has this new defense that Discord made me do it. That's right. It wasn't the alcohol. It wasn't the cabbage. It wasn't him getting high on his own supply. It was Discord making him do it. This is the one. And this has been mentioned in other videos, right? This is the kind of excuse. Now, I know that people are saying it wasn't, it can be whether it's Somali or whether it's one of his allies. Understand that Somali has about 1 million bot accounts, so we never know who's who. And beyond that, people he commands to do things or people that give him information, it doesn't remove the liability from him. So for me, anything coming from Somali's Discord is coming from Somali. Even if it's a person that's an ally, whatever, it's coming from Somali. Somali is now claiming so he's claiming that the Discord is the one that gave the list of comfort women statues. And he's claiming this is a defense. So saying, because they were the ones that came up with this, I'm not guilty. I'm off the hook. That's it. I'm innocent. You got to let me go, right? Because the Discord told me to do it.
It's honestly insane how disgusting of an excuse Johnny Somali is trying to use. He's now acting like a child, like someone told him to do something horrible and he just did it. No self-control, no responsibility, no shame. Like seriously, Johnny, do you think we're all that stupid? This guy has lost all sense of reality. He's out here pretending he was forced to disrespect an entire country, like he had no choice. Come on, be real. And let's not forget, this is the same Johnny Somali who literally confessed that he touched a Korean statue. He said it proudly, like it was something cool. And you know what happened next? He mocked that statue, twisted the meaning into something so rude and disgusting, I can't even repeat those words.
It's not only racial, it's because I touched their statue.
See, this is where it gets completely ridiculous. There are literal clips, actual proof, where Johnny Somali admits he did all of it himself. No one forced him. No mystery Discord user, no secret puppet master, just Johnny being Johnny. And now he wants to act like some innocent victim? It's not just foolish, it's straight up embarrassing. I seriously don't understand how someone can have this low of an IQ. Like, how do you go from bragging about what you did to pretending you were forced? And wait, that's not even the worst part. Another clip just surfaced where Johnny literally says he's a big American man and that he's like a president. He even said, and I'm not joking, Donald Trump will save him.
Hell yeah. I'm like JFK in this country. Bro, I'm a VIP in this country. I'm a United States citizen. I'm a VIP. They cannot allow an American citizen to die in South Korea. Do you understand what Trump would do? I do whatever I want and you do whatever you can. I'm a clout chaser.
So yeah, that's the real face of Johnny Somali. This guy has said some of the most disrespectful, disgusting things that most people wouldn't even imagine saying out loud. And now he wants us to believe that someone else made him do it? Come on, man, you weren't hypnotized. You weren't brainwashed. You knew exactly what you were doing. Even Legal Mindset called it out clearly.
If there's anyone even slightly connected to this mess, it's not some Discord stranger. It's Hank Yoo.
So whether Johnny Somali came up with the plan himself, or whether Discord told him to do it, or Paul Danino, Ice Poseidon, told him to do it. Now, by the way, I actually don't believe Ice Poseidon told him to do it. I don't think Ice Poseidon told him to do any of this, right? So I actually don't believe that. But Johnny tries to blame it on him. Johnny was trying to blame him and Miss Giff and everybody else and say it was Ice's fault. I don't think Ice told him to do it. I don't. But let's pretend in a hypothetical, magical world. Let's say it was all Hank's idea. That doesn't change it. The only thing that would change if it was Hank's idea is if it was Hank's idea, then Hank might face a case. But that wouldn't get Johnny Somali off from the crime. Johnny Somali is still guilty. This arrow is still Johnny Somali crime. Really, what they say isn't as usable as what Johnny says and Hank says. Ramsey uses so many proxy accounts that likely many of these people who say there's somebody else could be Johnny Somali. And I very much believe that many of these other people are Johnny Somali.
At this point, everyone knows the truth. Johnny Somali is the actual criminal here. Nobody's defending him anymore, not even his own audience. And if he thinks throwing out some last-minute excuse or trying a brand new strategy will save him, he's dead wrong. Because here's the reality. Even a Korean lawyer recently confirmed Johnny Somali isn't going to jail right away, but that's just part of a legal strategy.
He must be definitely, stay in jail for a while. However, you should know that while he's in jail, everything he eats in there, the stuffs that he uses, the water that he uses, the accommodation, the jail where he resides, it is all ran by our tax.
But here's the scary part. Johnny Somali's current strategy isn't just random. It's more advanced than most people think. He's been planning this from the start. He already knew if the judge finds him guilty, or if the prosecutor makes him lose the case, he'll just pay a fine and get out of Korea. That's his shortcut. That's his backup plan. He's been saying it for months, acting like he's untouchable.
If you guys want to know why I pled guilty, it's because, bro, do you think I want to sit in this fucking country any longer? Do you think I'm really gonna sit there and argue with the judge over a fucking $100 fine? I'm guilty, so what? I'll pay it. I'm out.
So now it's confirmed. Johnny Somali's new strategy, this demonic plan of his, is growing stronger day by day. And honestly, you can't even call him a fool anymore, because think about it, it's been nearly a year, and Johnny Somali is still not behind bars. He's not suffering, he's not struggling, he's actually living, eating well, posting, planning, enjoying every day like it's nothing. And here's what's crazy. While Koreans say he's broke, what we're seeing tells a different story. How's a broke man making these strategic moves, pulling off this much manipulation and getting global attention? It's almost like he's untouchable. He mocked the Korean police, he disrespected the judge, he laughed at the prosecutor, and what happened? Nothing. South Korea just keeps listening to his nonsense while he plays the system like a game. So what's really going on here? Are the Korean authorities actually afraid of Johnny, or are they just confused, still figuring out what to do with a guy who refuses to follow any rules but somehow keeps slipping through the cracks?